This is a complete, comprehensive video on how to use Claude as a real estate agent. In this tutorial video, I'm going to teach you how to use Claude in your real estate business so that you know why Claude is so powerful, what is the difference between Claude and ChatGPT, and how you can use Claude to help you become more productive and get more clients. By the way, if you want to get access to Claude for Real Estate Agent Setup Guide, where I teach you 5 use cases you can use with Claude for your real estate business, you can get it for free using the link down below. And I know you probably heard a lot about Claude on the internet, on social media, from Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, from the news, how powerful it is. And I know a lot of us are still trying to catch up. So as someone who has been using AI for the past 2 years to help myself grow my real estate business, I gotta say Claude is one of the most powerful AI system out there. The biggest difference between Claude and other platforms like Gemini and ChatGPT is that it can act independently as an AI agent. And I'm going to show you exactly what that means in this video. And I'm going to show you a couple demos of how it acts independently of me giving instructions. If this is your first time here, my name is Zhang. I am a real estate agent here in Austin, Texas. I'm also the founder of Real Estate AI Society. We're the best AI education platform for real estate agents, teams, and brokerage. Before we get to this Claude tutorial, I do want to talk about the difference between ChatGPT and Claude. Both of them are very powerful AI models, but because of the way Claude has set up, in order to maximize Claude, we have to treat it as an AI employee that can act and think and grow independently. And that's what makes Claude the most powerful AI system out there that's available for us. So now let's actually get to using Claude. The first thing you want to do in order to access Claude, you want to come here to Claude.ai or Claude.com, which will direct you to Claude.ai, and you want to download the desktop app. This is most powerful when we can actually get to the desktop platform that Claude has developed. You can access it via Windows or using Mac if you have that. The plan I recommend you be on is the Pro plan, just to get started and access all of the features. If you are on the free plan, what you do get access to is basically the chat interface, which is very similar to ChatGPT. As you can see right here, is a ChatGPT platform. It's very similar, but as I mentioned before, we want to access the most powerful features of Claude, which is the AI agentic system that can act independently. The way I think about it is that this is an AI employee that it can act and perform tasks on the computer, on the internet, independently of my direction. And that's what I love about using Claude. You can see right here, there the free plan, pro plan, max plan. To get started, if you want to get the pro plan, you can get it for $20 per month, or you can do an annual plan at $17, but you're gonna pay annually. I think that the pro plan is more than plenty for you to get started so that you can start testing and trying automating your work and training your own AI employee. After you download the desktop app and you register an account, you will come to this interface. This is the desktop app. I'm going to show you, you can see that there is the chat mode, the co-work mode, and the code mode. I'm going to explain each of them so that you understand what each interface is good for. The chat interface, as I mentioned before, is very good for having conversations. Things like asking a question and then getting a response. For example, we can do things like, how is the housing market in Austin, Texas this month? This is a very easy way to get started. Instead of using Google, where you search for this and then you read through different articles and then you read through different data points and come to a conclusion, what AI can do is that it aggregate all of that resources and then it will come to a conclusion so that whenever someone asks you, how's the market doing? You actually are up to date on the market. So we're just gonna click send right here. And then as you can see, it's actually acting independently. It's thinking about the current Austin market, compiling Austin housing market stats, and then it knows that we're in June 2026, which is good. And then it understands that we're looking in Austin, Texas housing market, and then it going through all of these sources right here. Before we get to the next stage, you can see that there is this Sonnet 4.6. This is the model that I am using. The way I like to explain it is that there are three categories of models. You have the Haiku, you have the Sonnet, and then you have the Opus. Haiku is the lowest tier model, and then Sonnet is the medium tier, and then the Opus is the highest tier. The way I like to explain it is that you can think of Haiku as your college graduate student who is doing the research for you. And then Sonnet is your graduate student, someone who's completing their master's program. And then Opus is your PhD. Now, there is another category called Fable. I'm not going to dive into that because it's currently unavailable for regular consumers like you and me. But it is a very, very powerful model. And I do want to also mention is the effort level. Effort is you telling Claude how hard and how much they need to think about this problem. Most of the time, the higher the effort level, the better the results because they will take more compute, they will take more resources to come to a conclusion. Now, this is kind of different from ChatGPT because for Claude, in order for you to access some of the most powerful models, you will have a usage limit. And I think this is actually a good thing because most of the times, if you are getting things for free, you are the product. And I rather pay for something and get the most advanced models and just get the work done. So whenever you're doing any research, you have to make sure you're being mindful of your usage. As we mentioned before, the higher the model that we choose, let's say we use a Opus model and then we put it on that max mode, you will take more usage out of your limits. So that is something to consider. Let's take a look at the result here. How is the housing market here in Austin, Texas? Here is a summary. 17,000 active listing, pricing, seller behavior, demand signal. So this is a very quick research because we use the Sonnet model. You can think that I just hire a master's student who graduated from their master's program and do the research for me. This is how amazing this thing is. I'm going to talk about the difference between chat, cowork, and code. The difference is that they all use the same models. Chat is good at doing a conversation back and forth turn by turn. Cowork is the next level up. It can give you access to this agentic system where they take your instruction and start accessing different tools and available plugins so that you can accomplish a task independently. And then next one is code. Code is that if you want to unlock the complete power of Claude. Now, you do not need to be intimidated by the word code. It just gives you more access, it gives you the most powerful version of Claude. So most of the time in this video, I'm going to show you how to use Code and code so that we can do some of the autonomous, some of the AI agentic system. So let's do the three things. The first thing we're going to do is going to connect our email and calendar so that Claude can start planning my days and helping me draft replies to my clients. That is something we all want to do, right? Basically having an AI assistant. The way we do that is that we're going to come here either between cowork or code and just click customize. And then we're going to click this thing right here called connectors. Connectors basically is an interface that allows you to access different apps because all of these platforms, they know how powerful Claude is, how powerful the system is, and they're like, I'm going to build a connector for Claude so that you can continue using our software. The first thing I'm going to do is then connect to my Gmail. So you can click here, Gmail, and then you can click connect and it's going to take you to the login page. I already connected before, so I don't need to do that again. You connect it to your work email so that you can get access and start drafting replies for your clients. And then the next thing I'm going to do, because I use Google Calendar to track most of my items, I can connect it to my Google Calendar. So now that I have Gmail and Google Calendar connected, I'm just going to go back here. By the way, this is my real estate AI assistant, Betty. She has complete understanding of all my businesses, including real estate, including all the niche, all the YouTube channels that I have, because I've trained her to understand about my business. This is what I do where I teach other real estate agents and business professionals how to use Claude and build their own AI assistant that can manage their CRM, that can create content, that can build them websites so that they can stand out in the marketplace. If that's something that you're interested in, you can find out more by clicking the link down below. I'm going to ask my AI assistant, Betty, I'm going to say, check my calendar for this week and my emails. Who do I need to respond to and what meetings do I have coming up. So this is how we can become more productive. I created a skill that wakes up and then you'll run this skill for me every single morning so that I don't have to type it in. And then what happens is that it's gonna check my calendar, my email, and then it's gonna let me know what I need to focus on today. So as you can see, there are some seller leads that came in. This is from one of the ad campaigns that I've been running on ChatGPT, which is doing quite well. If you want to learn more about that, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to share the learnings and all the things you got to do and to avoid when you're running a ChatGPT ad campaign. And the results, you will have important information that's related to my real estate business. For example, this closing coming up. This one right here, feedback for the showings. These are the things that my AI assistant Betty went and fetched after I connected Claude to my Gmail and to my Google Calendar. Now, the next thing I want to do is that I want to use Canva to create a flyer for my open house. So what we're going to do here is that we're going to click customize. Again, we're going to click connectors, and then we're going to select Canva. And then I'm going to click connect. So this is how I connect Canva to Claude. And now what it does is that it gives Claude power to access Canva and then start creating graphics. So let's just say create a open house flyer using Canva for my listing at, I'm going to say 1117 Terrace View. This is like a new listing that I have. Go to Zillow or Realtor.com to get the pictures and create the flyer. So I'm going to give it this instruction. This is going to autonomously start taking action. Now, I do want to talk about this right here when it's working. There is different modes that Claude works on. One is it asks permission at each turn, and one is accept edits, plan mode, auto mode, bypass permission. The way I like to explain it is that ask permission will ask you to approve or disapprove of an action every single turn. Imagine you hire an employee and it asks you, can I open this website? Can I go here? Can I do that? Can I do that? It's the safest because you know what they're doing every single step along the way, but it also means that you're gotta be there most of the time. So that's a trade-off, right? The second one is that accept edits. You can make some modifications, but not all of them. So this is like a little bit looser in terms of permission, a little bit more open about what you let your employee do. And then the next thing is plan mode. Plan mode is that you'll take your instruction and then come up with a plan before executing. This is really good if you have a complex subject or a complex task that you think it's just better to plan it out before you start executing. And usually you get much better results from that, by the way. And then auto mode, this is where you say, I'm going to let you become the AI agent that you are and give you access to all of the tools and all the actions that you can take. And then you can basically act on my behalf. So what it does here is that I can let this thing run for a few minutes. I can just walk away, or I can just start a new task with my assistant and do something else, something like create a buyer presentation for my new lead, Brad. I can ask my AI assistant to do the research and then create the presentation so that I can just hop on a call, walk them through the current market here in Austin, Texas. Right here, when I get back to the Canva request where it's creating open house flyer, it's asking me a couple of questions right here. So I'm going to select myself as the listing agent and which tools you build a flyer in. So because I connected to different tools out there, it knows what tools are available. It knows that Adobe Express is available. It also knows Canva is available. So I'm going to use Canva right here because I want to show you what you can do with Canva. So there are going to be more connectors in the future. For example, QuickBooks just launched their connector so you can actually manage your small business finances using Claude as well. The way I like to explain it, you can think of connectors as apps. So Claude can access these different apps and do tasks and do work on your behalf. So now I'm here, I'm back to the task here. It's gonna ask me a couple questions. It asks the open house date and time and phone number for the flyer. So I'm just gonna type it in this weekend from 12 to 2, both days, phone number. So as you can see, some of the flyers are already coming in. I want to point out a couple of things. You can read these things step by step. You can see that the thumbnail links are viewer pages. but then after he exported these designs, it will actually review these designs and make improvements on it. You can see that it says this candidate is weak. It's landscape, repeats open house twice, duplicated. Things like this is what makes Claude so powerful. It's an AI agentic system that can do the work on your behalf independently and review the work. Now, this is not a complete system. This is just one task that you can do that's going to help you become a better real estate agent, better serve your clients. This is basically how in the future, every single person will do their work. They will have an AI to assist them in some way or the others. And it's more important than ever to actually start learning about what AI is capable of. And if you want to learn more about AI, sign up for my free newsletter using the link down below, and you can get access to the Claude for Real Estate Agent Starter Guide. It's going to show you the 5 use cases that you can start doing today using Claude to help you grow your business. Now let's take a look at the results. So they actually created one of the portrait version and the landscape version, and what it did so well by using the tool Canva is that you can open it in Canva. So let's take a look at that together. And then you can see right here is the Canva version with the cover photo, Saturday, July 4th, a Sunday, July 5th, 12 to 2 p.m. This is really good. I think this is a really good start. You basically get most of the work done. I can improve it a little bit more if I wanted to, or I can just ask my AI assistant to do the work or improve on this even more. So this is use case number 2. The use case number 3 I want to show you is that we can actually create website using Claude as well. Before, we know how hard it is to create a website. So I'm just going to continue on in this conversation. Now create a dedicated website for my listing. So what is happening right now is that it's taking all of the context right here, because I am keeping everything in the same session where it already did a research on my listing. It knows the size, it has the picture, it knows the context, it knows when I'm hosting an open house. In the same conversation, it's actually going to create a website for me, and then I'm going to launch it so that I can start collecting buyer leads and seller leads using my website. So there are a couple of things to consider when building a website. We know before, when we want to make a website, it's actually a lot of work. You have to buy a website creating service or a dedicated landing page service. But now, because of AI and how good they are, especially that's why I like to use the code mode, because it actually has more advanced features when writing websites, so that it can actually now take all the context right here and create a dedicated website. As you can see, Claude has been acting independently, is taking all the context and creating. It's been running about 4 minutes, 5 minutes now. It takes some time to create a website. So here we go. Oh, look at how great this is. So let's take a look at the website together. It actually looks really, really good. With just a simple prompt, it took all the context, got all the photos, and it has the pricing, it has everything right here. I'm going to open it so that we can take a look closer together. So this is the main page. This is incredible. We can just create that so straightforward, so simply. So some of the things we're going to do now is that you can see that there's a schedule showing, just takes you here. You can call or email me. What I'm going to do next is going to add a form so that whenever someone click requests a tour, you'll actually send that information to my phone or just send it to my email directly, so that I can go and just show them the home. This is what I think the future of real estate will look like. If you are following the news, you know that a lot of agents are getting private listings. So I think every agent should learn how to create websites, how to create optimized SEO for the page so that it ranks higher instead of sites like Zillow or Realtor.com taking the first and second spot. Your dedicated web page should rank number 1 for this address whenever someone search for it. So this is a comprehensive starter guide on how to use Claude as a real estate agent. This is only a tiny piece of a more comprehensive system. I've made a lot of videos how I'm using Claude to build my own AI assistant that manages my CRM, creates follow-up messages, that creates website, and they help me create content. Basically everything that I'm doing now, I'm running everything through Claude. If you want to learn more about that, remember you can get access to the free Claude for Real Estate Agent Starter Guide using the link down below, and check out some of my previous videos on what I'm doing using Claude.